Good morning and welcome to the Moopsyverse. I'm sorry, I don't have anything clever to say on top of that today. Chris is here. Hi, Chris.
Hi.
Hi. Well, that was an exciting day. I hope you guys have a great weekend and we'll talk to you Monday. No?
What?
Yeah, no.
No
Uh,
pew?
yeah, we could do some pew, I suppose. Yesterday, actually, the last couple of days, we've been pewing. Normally, I like to stop right at 7. It's after an hour, because then I have a real life. And we've been doing stuff, and it's just like, okay, we'll do a little more. We'll do a little more. We'll do a little more. So I was looking at the schedule to see Project Hail Mary because I have Starfleet Academy tonight. I have a role playing game and a concert tomorrow. So I'm like, I'll go Sunday to the IMAX. And I thought I'd take my son and his roomie with. And the only IMAX that works, because they both work on Sunday, for them is at 10 p.m. And I'm like, I do not want to go to a movie at 10 p.m. downtown because it'll be what, like 2.5, 3 hours for a movie because you have the previews and you've got the teasers and stuff, and then you've got the movie, and it's 25 minutes away, plus it's maybe 10 minutes to get to the car from where this place is. So that'll be at 1 in the morning. Getting home 2 in the morning, yeah. But I do want to see it on an IMAX. I mean, it looks good. It's getting fantastic reviews from people whose reviews I like. People who are fairly honest about them. They'll point out where a movie's strong, where it's weak, as opposed to I hate it because it's woke or what have you. So I'm hoping that it's actually good, but I just don't want to be out at 2 in the morning watching a movie.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Let's see, my Starlight, good morning, had to restart the browser to connect to chat. Yeah, I'm having weird problems, but only with Star Trek Online. And somebody made some suggestions on adjusting my settings, which kinda helped, but isn't really significant. And of course, you get ads when it's reloading the stream. I was watching 10 Forward Weekly. I logged in at the beginning, 10 minutes before, and when they went live, it didn't connect with live, so I had to log out, come back in, and of course, I missed the intro when Kel announced he was back because I had to watch commercials. It's very annoying.
Mm, yeah.
On the good side, I have coffee. Oh, on the really good side, I got a package in the mail yesterday from something I'd forgotten that I ordered
Joe, how can you not remember you ordered something?
because it was small. I wasn't anything significant. It's a T-shirt that I want to wear to a concert next month. And there's a story there too. But it's from a company called WeRateDogs.com, also known as 15out of 10.com or .org. And they started out with this guy would get pictures of people with their dogs and he would rate the dogs. I think I may have mentioned this before.
I am aware of them. I think I run into them on TikTok, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, he does little bits and he talks about the dogs were good again this week. And usually they're lighthearted. Sometimes they're very serious and very hard to take. But for the most part, it's lighthearted. But they fund emergency medical care for rescue dogs or dogs where the family simply can't afford to do it, and they try and help out. So I do subscribe to them. I give them a charitable donation every month. And every now and then I get an email going, hey, we need to raise $20,000 for this dog for an emergency. And it's really interesting to see how fast they can raise the money. Because they have so many people that even if you only send in $5 or something, they're able to get the dog's medical care funded super fast, usually within an hour. So, and they don't do it very often. It's not like you get something every day. I've gotten two in the last 3 months, so not bad.
Mm.
And anything, all their merch stuff, they get a prop or a portion of it goes to the same thing, funding dog care. They also put on medical, like vet clinics for underserved areas, like in the Americas, there's a lot of rural areas that have no local vets but are still very dependent on vets. So the West, where a lot of people, some people live on reservations, some people live on farms, and don't have ready access, so they set up a community thing, and you can bring your dog in for shots and a quick check, see what's going on, and if they need more care, then they help reference somebody that can help them. So good money. But anyway, I bought myself a T-shirt and some window decals for the cars for me and the boys. And that was a very pleasant surprise to discover that I had a little package when I got home from my walk yesterday.
That's always nice.
It was nice. The bad thing, of course, is I'm going to wear that T-shirt to a concert. That's why I got it. Only to discover that they still have nobody being paid to work security at the airports. They're all doing it for free, and now they're down to 50% of the people. So the lines are like 4 hours long to get through security.
Ouch.
Yeah. And two of the airports I normally use to get to Texas are going to be shut down. Maybe. I get it, if the government isn't agreeing, so they shut down services, and this is one that affects a lot of people. I'm lucky I can drive to Texas in 2 days, but that makes my 3-day trip now a week-long trip. Actually, that's what I was going to check. Hang on 1 second here. Yes, I can watch that. I don't think this is any faster, but it would be less horrible. All right. Reject all. There we go. Let's see. Need to be there that date. Can I take a train there?
Good morning.
Good morning. What's the hell?
Hello.
What? Let's see. No, I cannot. Oh, it's sold out. Wow.
What's sold out?
The trains to and from Texas are sold out.
Trains
So,
sold
yeah.
out in the U.S.?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Okay, it is one of the more popular train routes, but it also looks like it's going to hit right around Easter, so that means kids are going. Oh, it's a cute little cat right there. So cute.
He was asking if he's gonna get any breakfast today.
Is he? Is he?
He did get something.
Oh, good for him.
He's getting better a little bit. Still just keeping him on kibble, but yeah.
He's a hungry little pupper. Oh well,
Well, he's a fat little pupper. He's 40 kilos weight. That's
Good
not human.
Good morning, Cliff. It's 10 a.m. Where the heck are you, Cliff? That it's 10 a.m. It puts you somewhere in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, if I'm reading this right.
No, 10 a.m. is just 1 hour earlier than I am. I'm 11 a.m.
That's right.
So
That's right. We had the
GMT
time
right
change.
now.
We had the time change. That messes up everything.
Yeah, it sounds like he's GMT.
Yep. Can we do Defense of Starbase 1 at some time? Sure. Let me make a party here and we can go do Defense of Starbase 1.
Yes, please.
Let's put a party together.
Do you know there's an upcoming game that is a Jesus simulator?
Jesus Simulator?
Yep. You get to perform all the miracles. You do some carpenting. You'll see angels and stuff. You know.
What's the hell? I sent you an invitation if you want to join us. You're not obliged, but love to have you. And we'll wait for Cliff to log in here.
It's like Tolkien Lord of the Rings, but poorly written, you know. Honestly, I don't know what they were thinking. If it's good fantasy, should have some consistency there.
There's an anime that I've heard of. I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it, which is basically a modern day setting, and it's Jesus and Buddha going to college together.
Oh my god.
I have not seen it. I don't know what the storyline is, but I'm thinking, yep, that's definitely out there.
Sounds hilarious, to be honest.
I have no idea what's involved in that one. So how are you this... yes, it's still morning for you too. What's the hell? It's not noon yet?
Not noon yet. Yes, it's still morning, and I'm good.
Good. Glad to hear that. I'm just waiting on Cliff to log in, then we will get going on Days of Future Past or whatever this is. Oh, last night was so nice. It got into the low 60s, high 50s yesterday, so, nice spring day. A little early, but not crazy. So I opened up the doors during the day, took the dogs for almost a 3-hour walk. So I had to carry the little one home because she was just like, nope, I'm done.
So it's been raining here all morning.
Yeah.
Everyone miserable.
We were supposed to have rain this morning. I don't know if that's still true. What was that? Oh. So my notification in the weather today is heavy snow warning up to 18 inches. It's for Alaska. Come on, guys. Do not put it in my feed if it's for Alaska.
Har.
Well, worst comes to worst.
What?
Let's see. Yeah, it's currently.
Somewhere in the US.
It
Wait,
is.
didn't
Problem with being a country that's this incredibly big is that once the computer decides you're not living where you're living, oh, it's going to be in the 70s today. Oh, potentially in the 80s on Sunday, and then it goes back down to being cold again. Oh well. Yeah. Okay, I guess I'm doing a lot of gardening. No, I'm not, because Sunday's the first day I can do gardening. Good. Good.
Then it'll be cold again on Monday.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I'll
All
go.
your plants will freeze.
Pardon?
And all your plants will freeze.
Well, the nice thing, if it does decide to be cold on Monday, then I can either go to class, or maybe I'll talk the boys into going to see Project Hail Mary and stuff going on Sunday night. We go on Monday. I can live with that. I probably should go to class. I skipped last week due to weather. Is that me reaching for various reasons to not go to class? Yes. Yes, last week had way too much driving involved. Cliff says game is loading. No problem, Cliff. Don't sweat it. We're not going anywhere for a while. So I did take the dogs for a really long walk yesterday, but I did not take my usual walking the dogs for 3 hours shoes. And I got up this morning, stepped down on the floor, and my feet went, no! It was quite painful. They're still sore. It's amazing how bad your feet can hurt when you've got bad shoes on.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what you
Oh.
get for wearing 7-inch heels.
You do not know me whatsoever. I think flats
Does not
are too
strike me as
high.
a person who would ever wear a heel, especially a high heel.
I think I had one pair of high heels that were amazing shoes, but it's so painful to wear high heels that I don't know how women do it. I mean, I look at like Princess Catherine walking around in fairly high heels, and she's so effortless and gliding around, and I'll take 2 steps and I'll have a broken ankle and be in a cast for a month. So yeah, no, I'm a definitely gym shoes and flats girl. I'm not super tall, but tall enough where, it was easier to not be super tall. Trying to think. Yeah, even the shoes I'm wearing to this concert, somebody recommended don't wear gym shoes because we're going to be in the mosh pit. So I have a pair of old Doc Martens that are quite heavy duty, should be perfect, but I haven't worn them for a long time, so I think I need to break those back in. The good thing about wearing super heavy shoes is, you're less tempted to do the jumping up and down for 4 hours for a concert.
I like me heavy shoes.
I like me heavy shoes too. Very hard to dance in them, but, it's a mosh pit. One of the people with us is just recovering from knee surgery, so they usually give her a space, kind of towards one side at the front so she can be there, but she can't be dancing because she's on crutches. I gather they go to a lot of concerts.
And was 30 years ago. No, 35 years ago.
You know what? I realize this doesn't refresh. Logged in. Okay. Sometimes my friend's menu doesn't refresh. Where are you, Cliff? I see Cliff's alt. There you are. Looking in the wrong spot. There we
2
go.
hours later.
There it is. There it is. All right, I'm queuing us up. Yeah, I'm going to try something really quick. Okay, that worked. Yesterday, the events tab, the banner at the top where you can, in theory, join Weeboo,
You
Indeed.
wasn't always working. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. And then I tried to log in from the events overview, and sometimes that worked and sometimes it didn't. But if you go just into the TFO menu, that always seems to work.
I never had an issue with that.
Okay, so maybe that's another issue related to my Stow issues.
Maybe a mouse issue?
No, this is the new mouse because we had the mouse issue, so I got a new mouse. Excuse me 1 second. I am sorry. For those of you who aren't aware, today will be either turn in 10 prisoners or turn in 10 tribbles for the Universal. If you need tribble carcasses to turn in for your Klingons, let me know. I have a few.
Carcasses. My goodness, that's grim.
Getting back to high heels for a moment, I found some very cute high heels for a wedding I went to last year, and I didn't want to wear them because I'm going to be on my feet for 6 hours. And the very nice person at the shoe store said, hey, they make something very similar, same pattern, but in a sandal in a flat, which means no heel. And I'm like, oh, bless these people. Bless them for starting to make the same pretty shoes in ones without heels. I'm so glad they're starting to do that.
There was American computing ones, which would, where you would send in your shoes,
Yeah.
and they would make them into steel-toed shoes.
I love that. I love that.
So you could have OSHA-compliant high heels.
The few times I have worn high heels at work, there is no way I'm going on the production floor in high heels. I can just see that ending horribly.
Your toes would be safe.
My toes would be safe. My ankles, not so much. It's one thing I really miss about work is being down in production. The guys were great. I love the atmosphere of being down where they're actually doing physical work. It always smelled like machine parts and, if you've never done this, this won't make any sense, but nuts and bolts usually get coated with a small amount of oil in the process of being made, and there's this distinct smell to them that I just love. And I kind of miss that. My first real job was working at a parts jobber, so that smell has been in my brain forever. Since I was like 13.
Didn't you used to be a nurse?
Oh yeah. I've done a lot of things. I liked working admin the best. It was fun. It was easy. I enjoyed it. You could have good conversations. And then Hubs was diagnosed with cancer, potentially very short prognosis. And so my brain went to, okay, what can I do really quick and make some decent money? Nursing. Okay, I was good with that. 2 years and I'd have a basic, and 3 years I'd have a registered nurse. So I did that for a while.
I do remember some forum discussion in the subreddit for Cyberpunk 2077, where someone mentioned if you were in the medical profession and there is people coming in with all sorts of implants, of all sorts of metal in their skeleton, you'd have to have nurses trained in mechanical engineering.
It would be perfect for me.
I don't think we're ever getting to the point where we're actually using cybernetic implants.
Well, we're using other stuff. I wouldn't put it past them. I've seen some of the prosthetic limbs that they're doing some internal hookups to the brain so that your brain can command the cybernetics to work. I think they're still experimental. I don't think they're actually out there.
If you take a look at it, every cyberpunk setting where they have a lot of implants for people, and have people with metal in their arms or legs or anything, they have a war in their past, somewhere in the lore,
Yep. Yeah.
including cyberpunk.
Yep.
So that people can be soldiers who lose a lot of limbs, who then come across with metal arm.
I think it's just a matter of time, providing we don't destroy the planet between now and then, that we start to see that coming around, because wars are brutal on your body, obviously. And a lot of those people are willing to go through what's involved to do the cybernetics to restore some level of mobility or ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that gets then used to have you implant just about meet great many people with implants. Like 90% of the population must have lost some limbs in the war.
I tell I tell you, I know people who'd be like, "Oh, I can get bioneural implants. Yep, I'm on it. Replace my body with mechanisms. Good for me. Yep, I'll do it." They wouldn't even need an injury. They'd be volunteering.
I'd be replacing all sorts of stuff if the old stuff stops working.
Yep. Or if it doesn't work optimally.
New stuff isn't working optimally as well.
If it's working better than it was.
The old stuff is quite well connected to my regeneration, and it's being automatically maintained by my own body.
Yes. So far.
That is why I can have still my bones left. I'm 50 years old. Do you know of any hip implants or any nail in a hip that has lasted 50 years
Nope.
so far?
Nope, not 50 years.
And my bones are still going strong and will be doing so for a long time still.
Well,
The rest of my body I don't know, but yeah.
with respect, what's the hell? You're a guy. And unlike guys, women have a problem as they get older. Their hormones no longer support good bone densification. So if we don't get strong bones when we're young, they're going to deteriorate really fast.
Men do get, rarely, but they do get osteoporosis too.
Yeah. Yeah, but not to the level. I mean, women's is more hormonal than just getting old. We just don't lay down the bone density well after, what, age 40, I think it is? So, you know, when young ladies out there listening, do your exercises now. Listen to your mother. She knows what she's talking about.
Even so, we have a skeleton that is basically made out of eggshells.
Yep.
And that lasts much longer than the titanium rod.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's designed to last for a lifetime. It just occasionally doesn't.
Pretty sure you cannot design a titanium rod to last longer.
I meant the bones were designed to last a lifetime, not the titanium. Depending on, you know, if it's designed to last a lifetime and it fails and they kill you, I guess that lasted a lifetime then. My sister had both of her knees replaced because my sister, let's be honest, was fat. I love you, sister. I miss you very much. But she was a big woman that put a huge amount of strain on her knees. And getting the replacements definitely eased her pain. But at the same time, you know, you've got a long recovery period. It's not easy. I don't need any of these things. Good, I have 9,000 omegas in here. What do I need? Let's take some temporal. And I know people who have various forms of degenerative knee and elbow diseases and stuff like that. So for them, I'm sure they appreciate having surgical stuff that helps them. Excuse me, I am burping. I apologize.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I know. It's because I keep taking my headset off. That's why I keep taking my headset off.
Right, then I
Cyberpunk's-
disrupt.
Did you get some of your damage on that one?
Yeah, I did the disruptor entirely.
Yeah, well, go grab another one and we'll do something else. I
Yep,
still have
already.
4 hours before I need to actually come in and do that stuff. Oh, shoot, I should have logged into the tune that needs to do that.
Wow.
I wasn't paying attention. No problem.
Wow, Mom.
I know. I will log into that after we're done here. None of these TFOs that I'm aware of are AFKable. I think you have to play them all.
AFK-able.
Yeah. A couple of the regular TFOs, like Storming the Spire, once you get the first wave done, you can AFK it. I think things like Zinkethi Front, once you get the first wave done, you can AFK it. I've never tried it because I like playing Zinkethi Front. What else is in there? Defense Starbase 1 used to be the same thing. To take out the first wave and then AFK it. Jupiter Eratus, first wave. Cliff says we could do it again, no problem. Only if people want to do it, because there's other stuff I'm sure people want to do this morning, Cliff. But thank you, that's very nice of you. I do have Zenkethi ships in space, but only 10 of them. But if it syncs up with something else, we could do your damage, Chris. Do you have anything left? What's the hell? Because I suspect you're like Taz and you just knock them out of the park immediately.
I've got 18 ships in the battle zone, but 5 of them is just like, ugh.
In the battle zone. That'll take
Yeah.
a second. Switch out whatever ship you want and let's go knock those out, and then we can go do Zenkethi Front.
I'm already swapped.
Okay, everybody, off to the Undine battle zone. Woo!
The excitement is through the roof.
Yes, I know. So tonight, Starfleet Academy episodes 8, 9, and 10 beginning at 6 p.m., which is 11 and a half hours from now. And tomorrow, The Empire Strikes Back. Cliff is changing characters. Cliff, don't worry about the Undine because it's only 5 ships. We'll have it done in a minute here. And then we'll go do Zenkethi Front together.
Return to the staging area. We must prepare for the Voth.
No!
Not the
No!
Voth.
Oh, 27.
There are 2 different instances. I'll go to the one with 6
Oh.
players. It should be the different stage.
Okay, if not, this one's only got 20 seconds till it turns over again. Actually, there's 3 instances. Which one are you going to? 3?
One with the fewer
Okay.
players.
I'll join you there.
No, it's odd.
What?
My headset just died.
Huh.
Which is odd because it's a wired headset.
Well, it probably wasn't your headset then. Oh, this looks fine.
So, which instance are you guys in?
We are in instance the one with 8
2.
people. Yeah, sounds good. We only have to get a few. Chris, where are you?
I'm in front of you.
Oh, okay.
Can't miss my ship.
I was looking on the mini-map. Yeah, you really can't miss that one, can you?
Yeah, you can't.
We only need 5 here, so this won't take very long.
Clear space, it says. Are you hunting wolf?
No, Undine.
Well, I'm after Zenkethi.
Well, we'll do Zenkethi Front in just a minute, because I need to do Zenkethi also. So I just figure we'll pick that one. How many did you get, Chris?
All of them?
Okay, well, we're done here.
Right. I shot once.
Oh, I have a big nasty ship for
Bring the
once.
big guns. I bring the big guns, and I'm like, oh, I did just one ship, and it's just done, and I haven't even done the fracture of my damage I need to do.
Yeah, I know, we're gonna go do something
Wait.
big. Let's see, Cliff. Cliff was changing characters. Cliff, we need you back.
C'est unacceptable.
I'm beaming out of here.
You're doing what?
Beaming out, so we can go do some
Can't be
Cathy Front.
beaming out. You're in space.
You
Ship
can
is
beam
not
out of a
beaming
ship. It's not a good date for you, but you can do it.
Yeah, you can do it once.
I remember a story I wrote where basically I threw somebody out of an airlock, best description, for reasons. And I described from a textbook what happens in the first 10 to 12 seconds of exposure to a vacuum in deep space. And it's not you catastrophically explode. It takes a little bit of time. So if you're only out there for like 10 to 12 seconds, entirely possible to survive. But I was kind of grisly in my description because, I love medical textbooks.
Yeah, I've seen a description what happens to you when you expose to the vacuum space.
Yep.
Not fun.
Nope. Your Arthur Pendragon. Ha! That's pretty
My
good.
eyes are betrayed.
Cliff, if you're on your regular accounts, you should show up here because it goes by your @ handle. So I've got... But I don't see you here. Yes, on Captain McDuff, I'm not showing you being online yet. And on your other one, I'm not seeing you either. Let's try logging out and logging back in, or getting out and getting back in. So is this a third account, Cliff?
Why do you have so many accounts?
I don't know if it is a third account. I know a lot of people who've got two main accounts. None of my people being as stupid as I am with 4 accounts, but that's a different story. Then I don't have that. Give me your @ handle and I will grab that. We did Klingons for a while last night, which was fun. Haven't done Klingons. We did Yesterday's War arc? Yeah, we did the Yesterday's War arc, excluding Temporal Ambassador, because that's a solo mission. Oh, okay. Cliff's going to log into one that is on my list.
So where are we headed?
We will go to Zen Cathy Front as soon as I get Cliff into the team here.
Security front or Gonkra?
Zen Cathy Front.
Okay.
I'll take that over
Gonkra.
Gonkra.
Well, I'm in Conqueror.
Well, fine, be that way. We're still going to do Zen Cathy Front, so there, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you don't have to do that in the battle zone, right?
Mm-mm. Mine's just space. I don't know about...
Mine is space too.
Okay, yeah, well, we're going to do it. Cliff, let me know when you're logged in since this friends list isn't refreshing. Speaking of things that are refreshing, that's good. Oh, I'm so looking forward to a warm weekend. Yay! Except I have stuff to do every day. There you go,
Yeah,
Admiral
we didn't
Kirk.
have the rain this morning, but it's really gone cool this week.
Well, that was...
nice on Monday and Tuesday, and then I got off, and then it started to be ugh.
Cliff, I've invited you to the team.
I love everyone that's trying to defend this new game, Crimson Desert, that just came out on Thursday. They're just saying, "Oh, it really has a slow start. You only have to play 8 to 10 hours before it really gets good." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, what?"
I could make
If
a
I'm
joke there, but it would be
supposed,
incredibly tasteless. We are queued for Zinkethy Front.
no, we're not.
No, we're not. Let's see why we're not. That is why we're not.
Last, you have a lot more people in the
I know.
private
I
than we
know.
have in the team.
I'm working on it. Let's try that again.
No queue.
We are queued for Zinkethy
There is
Front.
queue, yeah. Yep. Confirmed.
Thank you.
Wow, that's an interesting look for this ship.
Do you have your weapons for this ship that we're about to do? Wee woo?
Yep.
Wee-woo.
Wee woo.
I do, as a matter of fact.
Sweet.
Or no.
I will go out and do some salvage on one of my tunes today because I have 3,000 salvage and it's an excuse to go out and level up some more ships because I can't remember which tune I leveled up all my ships on because, I'm that way sometimes. There's 4 of us. Cliff, there's you. There's Chris. There's what's the hell. We just have to grab one stranger here. And we grabbed
What do you guys think of the
Nanoi.
ship in white?
Nanoi at La Chiffre. Spelled a very interesting way, but okay.
What do we think of the ship in white?
Be a white stapler. Oh,
Right.
Somebody needs to name their ship the Stapler. So I think I was mentioning last night, I've got a poster of the interior of, I think it's the Titan, that I got at the last Star Trek convention, and it's autographed by Doug Drexler and the Okudas and a bunch of other people. And I took it to the framers yesterday to get it framed. Where am I going? I'm going south. And I'm nerding out over it, realizing how pretty it looks and blah 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 blah. So the poster probably only cost me $50 because it's autographed. It's worth it. And the frame, the lady's like, "Okay, well, it's $1,500 before the discount." I'm like, "Excuse me?"
What?
And she goes, "After the discount, it's $200. What? Okay, 200 is reasonable,
Yeah,
but
what?
that's not a discount. That's a you guys overprice everything, so it looks like it's on crazy sale. I'm like,
What kind of
it's
company does prices like these?
the company's called Michaels. It's a arts and crafts chain here. But she goes, "Yeah, everything's always 70 to 90% off. So if you look at the initial price, just knock off 70%."
Then why do they have the price like that at the beginning?
Yeah, exactly.
Do they expect someone not to ask for the discount, or they don't apply that to people they don't like?
No,
Or
I mean the signs are permanently up there. It's like, "Oh, on sale right now." I'm like, but
so their prices are just lower. They just
Yeah.
do a marketing shtick.
so I like their framer there. I prefer a different framing store, but they haven't been pleasant lately, so I stopped going there.
Yeah, they're not pleasant and goodbye.
Where am I going? I'm still going south. Is that the one? Is it gonna let me launch? Nope. Is that not? Oh, that's not a. It's not a base anymore. That's why. I wish they wouldn't magically reappear.
Uh,
'Cause I can see them in space, but when they're not on the map. But yeah, anything that's always on sale for 70 to 90% off is not on sale at all.
it's a scam.
A bit,
it's
yeah.
simply a tax write-off. Yeah, or a scam.
No, it's neither. Well, it's somewhat deceptive advertising, is how I see it. If it's always on sale, it's not really on sale. But she was nice enough, and she spent a lot of time trying to research some stuff on it to make sure it was well done, which I appreciate.
See, in Europe, that wouldn't slide because we now have a legislation, at least. I'm not sure if it's a Europe thing or my country thing, but it wouldn't slide because there's an obligation that you have to show what was the normal price
Yeah.
in the past 30 days when there's a discount, and you have obligation to always show whether this is actual discount or not. So that just wouldn't slide here.
Yeah, so things like with framing, it's not like you can just go out and buy a frame for a custom piece. It's always going to be custom made. So when I go to my regular, at least until now, framers, and you go in there and they're like, it's going to be $350. It's going to be $350 unless like you've gotten a coupon for it. But that always gives me the ballpark price of what I'm looking at.
What shields on the Dreadnought?
What dreadnought? I'm not even going to get there in time. Yeah, I get there just as it hits 1%. Gee, thanks! But I got my 5 and Kathy out of it, yay.
Oh my goodness, thank goodness you managed.
Yeah, really, I wasn't sure that was going to happen. All I have left on this account is to gain salvage, which is not exciting. Chris, can I put you in charge for a moment while I switch to my other tune and see if I've got anything exciting on that one?
No.
Please? You can make me team leader when I get back.
Fine.
There you go. Alright, give me a sec here. I'm going to switch over.
He killed his enemies with kindness.
Oh, yes, how brilliant! How
Nice.
brilliant that is. And my screen's locked again. Oh, there we go. Yay! It worked. Yay! Oh no, this one's locked.
Defeat Gorn on Nimbus. Wait, da was es?
I sent you a request to join the party. There we go. If you want to make me team leader, you can. And let's see, I've got polaron damage, Undine ships, only 10 of them, and Herald ships. I have 30 Herald ships.
I have 5 Herald ships.
Okay, let me see if I've got any polaron weapons I can throw on this. Ooh, doesn't look like I have any polaron weapons at all. How is such a thing possible? How can I not have any polaron weapons? How?
Hate to say it, but you're the only person who can answer that question.
That is unreasonable. Well, Dark Mom is away. Commander, we're being attacked on all sides. Do we do? AP. No, AP is lovely. Give me 1 sec here. I'm going to zip back to Earth and see if maybe I've got something. I can just steal the weapons off super quick. So, Cliff, when you're being attacked on all sides, the proper reaction is to cover your head and run around screaming, ah! Nope.
Interesting tactic.
Works for me.
No doubt of that.
I'm still here. Clearly it's worked for me. Apparently I can't type. Let's see what we're doing here. Yeah, my internet's a little slow, about 500 this morning. It's not bad. Just doesn't want to play Star Trek today. Oh, that was for Chris. There we go. Cliff says, we love anti-proton. That was for Chris. Lol.
What?
I don't know. Talk to Cliff. He's talking to you. Okay, what do we do?
I don't
Ah!
understand this, but
Oh my god. The sun is not up yet, so the dogs are barking at cars as they go to work. Because, you know, my dogs are
I mean,
idiots.
yeah, they're criticizing the capitalism where people have to go to work. So I
How
totally
dare
get
they?
that.
How dare they go to work? The dogs are not going to be happy. I'm gone good part of tomorrow, possibly gone part of Sunday, definitely gone part of Monday. They're just going to look at me like,
Your dogs are channeling Tyler Durden. You people go to jobs that you hate to buy things you don't need.
yeah, true that.
Oof.
Oh, the rubber banding. Wow.
Not again.
ESD has been bad lately. Do I not have anything here? I really don't have anything. Let's do this. Any event ships have polaron on them that you can think of? Does the Nodarian Defender have polaron? I think it does.
I think so.
Yeah, hang on a second.
No, that was Plasma or Tetrium. I forget. What is Polaron?
Polaron is Jem'Hadar
Yes, but
And Breen.
yeah.
and Breen. Yeah.
Right, Breen.
Well, apparently I need to be in the Romulan flotilla to look at these things.
What was the last Breen event ship?
Last winter? 2 winters ago? Not that long.
2 winters ago.
We usually get winter ships or Breen ships. Come on.
Fikiri ships.
Fikiri ships. Oh, that's right. They were Fikiri ships. There we go. Wow, even this is rubber banding a little bit.
Fikiri are the fire idiots, Breen are the cold idiots.
Thank you. Not idiots. Ship equipment. It's requisition ships, customized ship. I just want to manage the ship. Really? There we go. No, the Nidarian does have polarons on it.
Huh.
Let's see. I have not unlocked this one yet, but we're not going to find out today anyway. This is going to be an extremely ineffective ship, so just bear with me. But all I care about is my polaron damage. The heck with real life or anything else that's important. There we go. I have polarons. Yay! All right. Shall we do some Herald ships?
Sure.
Gateway or
Gateway or something.
Gateway would be my preference because I don't think the ship's going to do particularly well with anything where I have to be effective. Cliff says it's difficult. Cliff says it's difficult to chat when you're restricted to typing. Well, you could always join us in voice chat. We love you. We woo.
Oh, we boo.
If anyone's listening, you guys are always welcome to join the Discord and come into chat. Just keep your chat kind of restricted to family appropriate and hopefully mostly Star Trek.
And don't take over the conversation.
Yeah. Nobody ever takes over the conversation in my show.
I'm sorry, hairball.
Indeed. Oh, Cliff's
You know,
mic
living with
doesn't
like a
work.
dog and all that. Speaking of, where's my dog? Where the hell did that fluffer go?
Since it's spring here, and one of my things is to do spring cleaning, so I'm taking all the sheets and towels and blankets from the winter and washing them. But to make my life easy, I threw them all in the middle of the living room so I could just go through them and figure out if any are so bad they aren't worth saving. And the little dog decided that that is the best place to sleep right now. So she is just this little, like, mini dog in this huge pile of blankets and sheets. And just absolutely happy, queen of the dog pile, so to speak. And every time I go to get the camera, she promptly gets up and goes someplace else.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
I'm lucky to ever get a good picture of Hagrid, because
Oh,
whenever I try to... He's doing a cute face, and I pull out my phone and he just looks over the other way. And it's like, okay, the cute face is gone.
the graphics card stops the sound card from working. It uses a graphics card sound, yeah.
What?
Clip says the graphics card stops the sound card from working. It uses a graphics card sound. You can override it, you can tell it what to do, but it doesn't necessarily pay attention to you. Well, I only have 50,000 damage to do, and it looks like I'm going to get my Herald ships all done. Oh, I did get my polaron done. Yay! It looked like I was going to get the Herald ships before I got the polaron done, because y'all are killing them so fast. For which I thank you.
We are not sorry. At least I'm not.
Nope. I have to take a jaunt over to Micro Center, because speaking of ads and sales and stuff, they have my headset that I want, which is normally $100, on sale for $70, which is a good price. But having had 2 bad headset experiences lately, I'm thinking I'm going to go over there with my laptop all set up and see if I can get decent sound quality out of it. It's a HyperX Cloud 3, which, if I remember right, is a decent headset.
I've never had any HyperX headsets. I only have a mouse from HyperX.
Well, I bought one for somebody like 10 years ago, and at that time it was like all that in a bag of chips. What the hell are you going planet-side?
There's 3 people from
close the gates.
I'll go down to the planet side then. Since Cliff just came over here and he can run the base, I'll go get that one over there. And I have my 30 ships. So you're on your own transports. We don't care about you anymore.
Right? It's like, whatever. You survive or don't. You know. Like Klingons like.
Yeah. Y'all want to fly transports and radiation gateways? Fly transports.
Yeah, you can always change course. Like, hello, correct course? Avoid
Yeah.
this gateway? Fly above or below?
No, we're not doing that. Wow, Polaron standard level is really ineffective.
Yeah, I don't
Hey.
remember now, maybe I didn't, but I had some Polyrons that I might have sent you. I
Oh
don't
no, don't worry about it. For this, I will wait till I do a proper Polaron build. There's enough Polarons out there. This is not the account I'm worried about leveling up at the moment, so. Though this tune deserves to have a proper build, because it's the primary fed tune I use on this account. My Gorn is doing fine with its Silibon Silic. Silic. I can't say that word.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
I'm counting 3 ships from the 32nd century we have not yet in the game.
Which
One
ones?
of them, well, technically 4 if you count the Federation headquarters. That is technically can become a starship.
Oh,
But I meant the Dressel House, which is the one that looks like a weird stapler, I guess. It has 4 nacelles that are like backwards oriented. Looks very sleek, but also very geometrical. It's weird to describe it honestly. Um, the Dressel House. There's the Athena, of course,
hmm
which is the Academy class as labeled, and also Angelo class, which hasn't been seen. But I'm not sure if they're ever gonna do it because that would be a kind of worms
How
when
so?
it comes to size.
Oh, for size. Okay.
Is the Flying Rainforest starship?
Oh, that would be so cool.
I mean, I would love to see it because seeing a real rainforest environment there with like rivers and trees and stuff like that would have been cool. But like optimizing that for graphics for the engine,
Yeah,
plus it was probably the largest ship we've seen in terms of the Federation, whatever they built. So I think it might be just a big headache to actually execute it.
You
probably.
get the Rise and luxury cruiser back then.
Yeah, but it was very very small, and
Yeah.
the
Yeah, that can have optionally a forest.
yeah, or a beach, yeah. I mean, I'd love to have like at least just a forest there. But I don't know how that would look in terms of like I would be very devastated if that ship exploded in space because I would know that there's like thousands of species of plants dying as well.
Yes, but think of it this way. They could drop their spores onto planets all over, and the forests would grow and take over planets around the galaxy.
Hmm. Pr- Biological prime directive violation.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's one way to look at it. I mean, I'd love to see it, but again, it's a big headache when it comes to technical execution. I mean, yeah, we already have a round ship that doesn't seem to have a front or back, and I don't remember that ship ever having a distinct front or back. But yeah, it's interesting.
30 seconds left, and then the dreadnought shall appear.
Shipyard transports are beginning their run to the planet.
Hmm. Interesting. What the hell should appreciate the random player's name that is flying next to me?
Nielsen?
Yeah, AFS Munich.
Oh,
Hmm. Is that a Rex?
What?
Herald dreadnought has
is it a Rex? No, that's not a Rex.
remaining Herald ships are rallying around the
Looks like a bug
Uh,
ship from the outline. It is a Rex. Oh
it
my
is Rex.
gosh! I didn't think the outline looked like a Rex, but you are right.
It is a Rex, yeah.
It looked too bug shippy to be a Rex, but okay.
Well, Rex actually technically looks like a bug ship, doesn't it?
Yeah, I suppose you're right. We were doing this the other night, and this poor dreadnought. This poor dreadnought.
When I'm with the ship on for the Proton build, I annihilate them myself.
Yeah, it was a proton build that just took him out. It's like, but, poor ship.
That was even faster now.
Pardon?
That was even faster now.
Is he gone? Oh, he's gone.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's
god.
done, yeah.
It said 40 and it disappeared, and I didn't realize it was 40 because there's nothing left after that.
Nope.
Well, that was easy. And I got my dreadnoughts done.
I
Yay!
discovered a new thing about a trait that comes from the Credence class. The
Yeah.
surplus supply that comes from it
Mhm.
actually helps with the universal when you're supposed to heal your teammates. Because whenever you do a basic emergency power to shields, and I think something else as well. Yeah, whenever you're using emergency power use, so emergency power to weapons or to auxiliary, It gives hit points, damage resistance rating, subsystem power levels, and the heal itself, and it's distributed among uh, all allied players within 10 kilometers of you, and it grants them, the hit points heal around 1,000 hit points heal per second for 10 seconds, so it's a very powerful heal.
So I should look at that ship then.
Yeah, the Credence is probably the one ship that people that even dislike the floating ships really like. And I've read about the thought behind the design of that ship. They wanted to make it look like it's an older ship, longer in service, that's been kept alive, but has been refit for the time because it somehow survived the burn. But they wanted to like enhance it. It's another refit like Discovery kind of thing. And I do see it that the main hull, the attached upper and lower nacelles on it, with kind of like the leftover of the original, with probably the two sources that were part of it that have been detached since. But that looks, yeah, it does have a nice console as well. It helps DPS as well because it comes with a universal dilithium transporter, and activating that with an ally buff within 10 kilometers with immunity to subsystem offline and weapon power drain, weapon haste, radiation damage to weapons, so it's a good boost. I think Credence class comes with a really good package on both ends, the trait and the console.
And I'm presuming this is lockbox, or is it a C-store ship?
It is a lockbox, unfortunately.
Well, no, I have a few lockbox ships I can unlock and play with, so I have an option to get them. All right, I'm out of here, everybody. I'm gonna go have a real life. I will be back in 11 hours for episodes 8, 9, and 10. If you want to join us tonight for the watch party, no, it's not a live stream. It's just a watch party. So if you want to watch it with us, jump into Discord. And you're free to comment and enjoy, or STFU and enjoy. But we will be discussing it afterwards. So if you have a strong opinion on any aspect of it, you're welcome. Please join us. Just keep it respectful, because everybody's opinion is correct. We have to respect that, even if we disagree with it. And I think that episodes 8, 9, and 10 will be like episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, where they had good aspects and they had not good aspects. Which, you know,
Well, episode 9 is directed by Jonathan Frakes,
Which
and I have seen no flaws in it
I
whatsoever.
love Jonathan Frakes. I love him. I think as a director he's phenomenal, but he does not control story content. So I can go in there and go, this thing I don't like.
Does
His
not,
direction.
but he fully endorses Academy for what it is.
Of course he does it. He's a Star Trek guy. I appreciate that. I respect it. I don't have to agree with it. Good morning, Mrs. Zimmer. Enjoy what you love. Love what you love. Go for it. Go for it. Support the things you love. Because
I think it got a very good finale for a season. Finally, not with a cliffhanger, so that's a good.
Yeah, well, you said the cliffhanger was episode 9, so we get episode 10.
But you didn't have to wait like a year before the season
Yeah.
gets released. It's immediately resolved week after.
Yeah,
so
no,
it wasn't
that's
that bad.
I don't mind that at
wait
all.
is acceptable, yeah.
Wasn't
But
there?
that wait it can take.
I think there are a couple of two-part Star Trek ones that did that, where they weren't cliffhangers; they were just two-part episodes.
Yeah, they did that in mid-season. I think Voyager did that a few
Yeah.
times. I remember TNG and DS9 doing that as well.
Well, that's
So it's not unknown, but it hasn't been done in Trek since it returned in 2017.
well, of course, since 2017, they've only been doing these 10-episode seasons.
Yeah,
which doesn't really
is-
lend itself to cliffhangers.
yeah. The only one when they actually kind of left it hanging without a resolution was maybe the one when they were already in the 32nd century and Giorgio was trying to find a resolution of her past with the Guardian of Forever. That was a two-parter because it moved to the vision quest she had with Romulan, sorry, not Romulan, the Terran Empire. She kind of returned knowing everything she knows now to see whether she's still Terran or not, was kind of a test for her. But that was the only two-parter in mid-season that happened that I can recall in recent Trek.
What about
Strange
end
Worlds
of?
always
No, I
never
thought
pulled
end of
anything off
season
like that.
2 was kind of a cliffhanger for Strange New Worlds.
Yeah, but that's ended. No, but I meant mid-season cliffhanger.
Oh yeah. Oh,
The-
mid-season. Yeah.
the season cliffhangers, yeah, they've been happening. They've done them, but yeah, they didn't do that in mid-season so far too often. Again, just once in Discovery, as far as I can recall.
Cliff says Thunderbirds. Well, what are we talking about with Thunderbirds, Cliff?
Good question.
Oh, Exismer says, I was watching a what if. What if Picard went to the Delta Quadrant instead of Janeway? Would he have got home? And if so, how long would he have taken? I love what ifs. Because you can get into some really heated debates about that stuff.
Mm,
Because it's all theoretical, you know. You can say they'd do this, that, or the other.
I think he wouldn't if the events played out the same way they did with Janeway in terms of like he does not return. He doesn't. He's presented with an option to get stranded. Oof. He would probably still try to reason with Kazon, and that probably would have opened a new can of worms.
Yeah, but I think the story would have gone in a completely different direction because...
It would.
Yeah. So hence the what if gets to be super fun. Oh, I didn't realize there was a Thunderbirds movie. Hang on a second here. Oh, 2004. Described as
Yeah,
it's everywhere from a good kids movie to just awful. Let's see, who is it? Oh, the one with Bill Paxton. I put that out of my memory intentionally.
Wow.
Oh, and it's got a lot of good people in it, too. Jeannie Francis is in it.
Cats also had a lot of good people, and we know how that ended up.
What did?
Cats.
Cats. What's that?
Live action Cats.
No, I've never heard of it, Chris. Never heard of it.
I hear you.
There actually is one good sequence in Cats, and it's the
end credits. I
no,
heard about it.
the dance sequence on the railway tracks. The guy who's the lead dancer is a great dancer. And since it really just focuses in on him for a little bit, it's exceptionally well done. As soon as they go back to the ensemble, though, where people are singing and stuff, it loses it again. But I can still hear the way he is tapping out the rhythm. Because he's so good.
It's notable for being the first movie that got patched after release.
Oh, yeah. Because that fur technology thing. They had to send out patches for the Cats movie after the release because the fur technology thing wasn't working.
Then why did they decide to
the sleeve
distribute it
too
if
well.
they didn't think it's ready and it doesn't look well? What the heck?
Apparently, they didn't notice how the sleeves of the actors were still showing up.
Oh my god,
Then
no.
they watched their own movie and then were like, "Oh, that's not good."
What the-
I'm trying to understand at which point they thought that this whole CGI thing was like, oh, yeah, this is good. This will run in cinemas. Like,
Yeah, no.
Did they have eyes? Because I have doubts. I have questions.
I gather that the dancers that they used for the ensemble group were professional dancers, but the people they used for the lead roles weren't necessarily dancers or singers. So who was it who played Grisabella? Jennifer Hudson. Great singer. However, Ian McKellen and Judi Dench are not noted for their singing abilities. And Idris Elba, not noted for his singing. The person who...
figure out if I've ever heard Ian McKellen sing, but...
No, he does it...
very much straying away from that, even in the theater.
He just does speaking... He did speaking versions of the...
Yeah.
Gus the Theater Cat song. He just speaks it out. Same with Judi Dench. Who else? There is another well-known singer. She played Jenny Anydots.
Sorry, it doesn't ring bells in my head.
She's dancing with the cockroaches. And the reason I pointed out is one, that it's weird the way they did that one. But the dance with the cockroaches is off from the music, so it's like a half a beat off, so it's just like the cockroaches are doing something but has nothing to do with the music. And that song that she sings is normally done as a trio, so where the melody is that she's singing doesn't match up with what you heard from the live performance, because when it's done as a trio, the melody moves and it's actually in the middle. So it's just bad, 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 bad. But the guy who directed it should not be directing movies. That's all I can say. He did a lousy job with Les Mis for the choir work. Should not have done that. Actually, all the music was really bad in Les Mis. But that's a whole different story. We can go into that someday. If you want to see good reviews about the musical aspects of it, there was a YouTuber called Sideways, who I don't think he does any work anymore, but great analysis of it on a musical level.
Did you know that there's a director that was planning to do a fifth Matrix movie? And that has nothing to do with the Wachowskis.
Why?
I don't know, because Warner Brothers wants him to, probably.
No, they lost
They're
money on the
greedy that
last
way.
two. Good morning,
I'd
Taz.
say that Lana just made sure that this is going to be such a disaster that they will never touch it. But of course, Warner Brothers is Warner Brothers.
Cliff, I'm not going to blame Jonathan Frakes for doing a lousy job on Thunderbirds because he never watched it. Because, Thunderbirds was a kid's show. And he didn't write the script. Oh, Taz is now playing Star Trek Online. Well, yeah, finally, Taz. Now you're here.
Are you still in the wrong time zone, Taz?
Yeah.
He's in the Taz zone. He always is in the Taz zone. All right. Saw a documentary recently with William Shatner narrating called Trinity and Beyond Nuclear Weapons Documentary. Interesting. I will go look that up. I'm out of here, everybody. It is 7:15 and there's still no sun out there, but it'll get here eventually. It's just late. It's probably on the next FedEx shipment. Have a wonderful morning, everybody. And as we like to say around here, stay Moopsy!
Who are you?
We are the knights who say... Moopsy.